On the tee, the Rolex Series winner at the Hero Dubai Desert Classic and at the Genesis Scottish Open, leader of the Race to Dubai rankings, he's a 6-time Ryder Cup player from Northern Ireland, Rory McIlroy.
The Rolex Series started in 2017, had to wait until earlier this year to get his first, and then he did it.
The lie is just perfection. It's perfect. Not an issue whatsoever. Yes, he's probably giving away a little bit of control, but with the grain going with him, this is relatively simple, pitching around the front of the green.
Or is this going to land? Grass language is so easy to get one a little bit shooting out there with the front pin awkward to get at. Oh, it's not easy, this. A little down the slope, sliding to the right. Go on, run away.
Lovely touch. Means 12 feet 3 again on the stilt meter. If you don't know what that means, it means very fast.
Try and get to -4, back to 2.
It's just in between what's a wedge of 9, really, Ali, for Åberg.
Now just hang on.
He's too young to have learned fear, isn't he?
To the second, and Ludvig Åberg to get to 5 under.
Has he picked it? Yes. Oh, what an easy game at the moment for Ludvig Åberg.
No.
296 to carry the traps up the right. And this is right of them, perhaps. Oh, Rory. Well, lucky old bounce out of the canopy there.
Let's go to the third, Wally.
Believe it or not, at 172, McIlroy can have a go at this. Decent enough lie, ball just slightly above him. So he needs to just drift this one from left to right a couple of yards. That's slightly going to hinder him, but really, considering this is fine.
David Howell, I'm slightly aghast at how
Speechless,
good
what some might say.
I mean,
they're subtle, these greens, even though they're quite new. Very little in this, just inside the hole.
Well, you'd have put your house on him making that one, wouldn't you? It's just a par.
And with that forward tee, anything about sort of 350 with the forward included really only leaves you 6-iron at the very most. Have to draw it, really. Otherwise you are fighting that right-hand rough.
Well, he's certainly hugging the tree line. Has he hugged it too closely? No, he hasn't. Look at that.
Just off the downslope. The only thing that makes this a little bit tricky for the players. More than capable of coping with that, though. And that's another. Right out the middle. This will get better. Oh, just you wait. He's not bad.
That was a well-trained dog, that one. Exactly what he was trying to do, use that little slope.
Åberg. Shoved it. No good news there, other than the birdie.
Yesterday a lot easier, plenty of landing area.
It's amazing, isn't it? It is a tight pin, but when you're hitting 7-iron, they're as good as these guys are. No issue. Same play, McIlroy.
Getting ahead of everything, right?
Well, getting ahead of it. The body is just outracing the arms. leaving the blade open.
This is slow for McIlroy. Sort of predominantly left to right, and then it almost just comes back once it's on top. I think this is actually quite a good two-putt. You could easily leave this 4 foot short.
Read it well. Judged the pace beautifully. Jeremy's dad.
This is Hovland. Going with the driver. Trying to cut it over that right side. Use the slope.
Yeah, he did use the slope. I wonder what they're thinking about Åberg. Just burst on the scene, driver out, doesn't care what anyone else is doing. I know he had
Sand iron actually for Hovland. How much turf he pulls up here. Oh, that was nice.
Oh, big bounce.
Up that right wing. Will it kick round? Will it ever?
In the tradesman's entry on that one, has slipped through the back door.
I'll be happy with it.
He's smiling now. He always looks like he's smiling, doesn't he, Victor?
Quickly back to Viktor Hovland and his birdie putt, only about 2.5 feet or so. Nothing but net. His first of the day.
They have to make their mind up. A lot of them do track to 11. Just a positional shot for McIlroy. Elevated tee once more.
Left. Left, 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 left.
What a difference that makes. If you catch that rough, you've got big trees in front of you, and it is nasty.
Yeah, pins on the front right today as well, isn't it? Find yourself stymied a little around the west course at Wentworth. With all the...
So you have to almost use this backstop. It will come off it. Needs to stay away from that front bunker.
A little harder from this angle because the slope tends to kick you away from the flag. Oh, he's played that beautifully, absolutely perfectly. When you're down on the fairway and the roars come up that from the little grandstand, you think, go on, this might be going in the hole. Two great shots.
Incredible 3-ball, isn't it?
And it goes for McIlroy as well.
Well, they've certainly brought the average down for the hole. 3 lovely birdies. That's what the folks have come out here to watch.
Just the iron at 8. Decisions to make. It's a difficult tee shot. Mound that runs across this fairway. But the ball is slightly above his feet once more for Hovland. Tough pin for him to get near this.
Go hard.
That's never a good thing to hear when they're going over water. No, it was fine. I think he just felt he'd underheaded slightly. That's okay.
Just to that point, speaking with Anthony Tony, it's something that Viktor Hovland took a while to learn, to be a little...
Just a fraction down the hill at 8. One of the cricket greens, I think, out here. And there's a chance, is all of these, as it is quite a flat section, which is actually quite a slopey green.
Might be better in the comms box, given David Howe's just walked in.
Thank you, Adam. Rory on 9. Oh, with the drawn 3-wood. Oh, it's over that bunker. It's a long hit with the 3-wood, but couldn't find the short grass.
Perfect angle for McIlroy. Just needs to be careful. Hopefully he's noticed this half a club of breeze. Just a little wedge, nothing really.
Oh, great. Right.
You know what? That's pretty well controlled out of there. Yes, the face shut down a bit out of the thick rough, but nicely done. You know, this morning we were watching the feature groups, and my wife Karen said, "You always made a mess of that night." She said,
Just a fairly one howler.
Quickly back to Rory McIlroy, hopefully polishing this off for a par at the 9th, which he does. Shot on the cut line though, McIlroy. Have to build himself a little something for the back.
Can he outdo Viktor? Yes. Just about on the angle, I think, Tony.
Yeah, it's close.
So if you need the resources to do it, reach out. Love to see it, just like we'd love to see that drop in front of, look at those crowds around the 10th green.
11. Bergevans, a little bar over there. Nice place to hang out and watch the world's best players play golf in a stunning environment. To the infrastructure this year. So you get to watch Hovland.
Wraps around the whole tee, Hell, driver, Hovland, bunkers left and right, just want to avoid them. Sets up a good chance if you can do it.
I used to nudge a 3-wood down here, Anthony, but they don't play like that anymore.
No, that wasn't 3-wood, that's gone miles. Pretty simple, just got to really try and find a bit of spin to control this.
Showing off now. Well, it made its way almost to the back of the green, didn't it? Trusting the spin. Taken. A good chance taken. Slides onto the par 5 with his 3rd birdie of the day in the pocket.
Makes it a little bit uneasy. Now needs to get back into finding fairways, Åberg. Nice little swing.
Well, they don't come more centre cut than that. Another 330-yard bomb down the middle.
Just on the upslope for Åberg. Trying to flight this all the way.
Yeah, it's a little leaky.
That'll be a tricky little chip. Quite what he was after from there. Didn't used to be a ditch down the right, of course. But anyway, let's move back to 12. Come on. Yes. Very good from there.
Åberg for his birdie. Well done. Easiest hole on the golf course, the 12th.
Just try and stay over this one, not dropping it underneath.
Wow. It's a long way back there as well. Juicy rough.
Issue. The pin's on the front. Can he get 8 there?
Oh, got the distance, but quite control the direction. Plenty of green to play with here. Oh, he's done well. Kind of what you'd expect, and that was better than average. Well done.
Go back to 13 and the par putt from McIlroy. Good up and down. It's not really pars he needs at the moment, is it? It's birdies. Right over to 14. And Åberg. Anthony.
163, up 10 for Åberg, just in between 7 and 8.
Gosh, Ken, that spent a lot of time in the air, didn't it?
Did it? Yeah.
Bit too much.
Just lob it over that. I'm surprised he's chipping this. I think if you hit a putt, you can't hold it, so I can see it. But you can chip this boy, let me tell you.
You can chip this boy right there, going like an express train right into the heart of the cup. What a bonus, because that was going to go 6 feet by. 2 on the card.
Straight to the highlights reel, that one.
Yeah. Going like the Cannonball Express, and just watch it right into the heart of the flag, galloping away. Oh, yes. Some well-fueled spectators there enjoyed it.
Fleetwood, the same. Just drivers too much nowadays. Sun's dropping quick, but it's still a beautiful evening. And the crowd are staying with them.
Oh, looking at it anxiously. And avoids the pitch. Comes back towards the fairway. That'll do.
Just short of 6.
McIlroy is okay over there. He's a natural drawer, so the trees aren't in the way, but they'll certainly sort of be in his eye line, but not a problem. And just 190. So can he get it all the way back? That's the challenge. Plenty of room left for this flag, and it's all uphill from there, so that's the miss.
Roll time!
4 holes to go. 2 birdies required. We think the cut's going to be 1 over. And how good is that? Oh my goodness. He's not wanting to take any weekends off, I can tell you.
Set up a long way to the right, so he's completely committed to the draw shot, and he hits a big draw, just skirting the trees. But it just carried far enough over that little ridge to run out, and it was, oh, I thought it was going to go in here, Tony.
That was pure, wasn't it? Absolute perfection.
Absolutely timely birdie, and a great cheer for McIlroy as he birdies the 15th to get back to even par.
Can't wait to get the next year. Get out my way, I just made a birdie. Step aside.
I think he might keep on running.
Just gently finds its way from right to left 16. It's a nice fairway. They actually flattened it off a few years ago. There used to be a lot of depressions in it. Could get quite unlucky. Just placing one up there, really.
He's a nice prospect to have on the team, though, isn't he? In the fact that he could probably play in foursomes and 4-ball quite comfortably. As we fall back to 16 with Åberg.
Just nicely far enough back that he took all the bunkers out of play. 142. Nice flat front pin. He can go at this.
Can and does. And it's nice to get within 1.
Yeah, looking at that, I didn't actually think it moved that much, did it? So this is definitely inside the hole, would you say?
Yeah, good call from what we saw.
It feels more.
Whatever it was right for Åberg. He is right in the mix now. 3 birdies in the last 5.
17th tee. Oh, is this perfect? Åberg, is this perfect? Or is, oh, clips the tree? Okay. Lucky.
Yeah, he didn't shy away from that, did he? Just backed himself.
He was in those trees yesterday and out of bounds, wasn't he? Made a 7 at this hole.
Yeah, it's not a hole that you want to sort of get into the run of hooking on.
That's a 17. Here's Åberg.
Trying to hoik it round the corner. Never easy with the ball below your feet, and he's done it delightfully well. Not too aggressive, and a good angle to pitch to from there.
All that's required. Fairway, green, 2 putts.
See you, Mark.
Back up. Oh, that's the first putt. It's like a beautiful run. Oh my goodness, miles. Rory, if you don't make four here, we're not talking to you for a long time to come.
There'll be no laying up here.
Oh, is that as good as it looks? Could have done with a little more draw. Needs 2 putts, remember. It's not an easy 2 putt from there, but he's done a big part of the work.
He's in the spotlight here, isn't he? This one's for Igor. Come on. Let's get it done now.
2 putts will do it. And it can sit right there.
Wonderful.
And it is going to be a closing birdie for McIlroy. Absolutely delighted to get finished.
Unique scenes, these. Under the darkening skies. Real thrill for the galleries that have stayed on to the end. It wasn't the bitter end, was it? It was the glorious end to a Friday.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.